Hey everyone, welcome back to 99 Bitcoins. This has been not a fun time to trade crypto, all right, but I want to talk to you guys about what's going on right now. We're going to talk some BTC, talk some Ethereum, look at actual price action right now and get you guys going, hopefully in the right direction as we try to navigate this tough environment. But in some form or fashion, it is also a trader's paradise if you're on the other side of the aisle. So obviously, I'm not going to tell you guys to buy or sell crypto, but make sure you take advantage in both directions, right? If the market's going down, it's not fun to do, but it still is a way to trade crypto. You guys should know what I'm talking about if you've been in the space long enough, okay? But let's get into it. Let's look at what's happening right here, right now, as we want to talk mainly about the big blue chips here. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, as we look at it, almost 2% down on the day. But the bigger storyline has been the liquidations and what we've seen over the last week and month. Almost down 13% respectively for both the 7-day and 30-day outlook. And Ethereum got hit a little bit harder than Bitcoin. So now almost down, bridging below 3,000 for ETH. So it's not fun. Okay, so let's get into it. I do want to talk about Bitcoin first, so let's get into that conversation. But guys, I do want to share with you that Best Wallet is now, the Best Token sale is going to be ending on November 28th. Okay, so if you do want to get involved with this pre-sale, right, if you guys have a Best Wallet, this is the token that kind of runs about it. And it's just another opportunity here in the space. Make sure you do your own research and due diligence, but take advantage of this pre-sale if you want to do so, okay? I'm not going to tell you to buy or sell crypto, but check out Best Wallet, the token, the Best Token. There will be a link down below for that, but at the very least, if you do not have a Best Wallet, sign up today. This is the crypto wallet that does allow you to trade all cryptos, all your favorite cryptos, as well as swapping with low fees, store and stake your crypto as well. And it does allow you to get into all of the pre-sales that are launching. Okay, it does have that CERTIC audit, and there's a lot of cool things about the Best Wallet. So that link will be down below. You can click it and check it out as I'm talking to you guys about what's happening right here, right now within Bitcoin. Okay, just remember, not financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. Okay, but as Bitcoin has fallen down below 91,000, new lows have formed. This is where we've seen this lowest level in over 6 months. And as we see this, just before we get too far ahead of ourselves, just 6 weeks ago, all right, a record high for BTC, 126,000 just in early October. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. All right, now if you do want to attribute this to the government shutdown in the United States, if you do want to attribute this to maybe more of a hawkish stance with the interest rates, but you know, the interest rates for the Federal Reserve, the federal benchmark for interest rates, it's kind of interesting because it feels like anytime rates go up, we take one step. I'm sorry, rates go down, we take one step forward. Rates go up, we take 2 steps back. Okay, and that's just how it feels like from my vantage point. But leave a comment. How do you guys feel about this, and what is attributing to Bitcoin's crash that we are watching? Okay, but still, let's not forget the fact that this is still the most bullish crypto environment that we've had in our lifetimes. Okay, talk about the stance in the United States and globally across other nations. This is a very exciting time, and just unfortunately, in the short term, it just kind of is what it is, and unfortunately, it's just not the most bullish momentum that we all hoped for. Okay, but going over some key figures here, big institutions pulling out of crypto, 1.8 billion in outflows last week. Just in Thursday alone, almost $1 billion in BTC. Okay, and then also this is something where we've seen another step forward and 2 steps back, because the massive November 2024 rally, that was where we had regulation for more pro-regulation for crypto, the Bitcoin treasury, and also just the reversal of the 100% tariffs on Chinese imports. Okay, so taking that all into consideration and a lot of the technical indicators, this is where, you know, we saw Bitcoin flash a death cross. This is not a good thing. Okay, but as we do look at it today, even with Ethereum diving below 3,000, kind of puts you in a conversation to be had. Is this a good time to buy? All right, you guys have to make that decision for yourself. I'll never tell you to buy or sell crypto, but I'm starting to ask myself that personally when the bottom is in. Okay, and obviously we always talk about dollar cost averaging. Well, dollar cost averaging is a really great strategy if it does suit your needs. Obviously, I'm not telling you to do that, but it is just something that, you know, instead of trying to time up the bottom, ride the wave down, add to your positions, and lower that cost basis. That's something that I am deploying personally within my crypto trading. And that way, I really don't care how low or how high we do rebound, okay? But just, you know, in this free fall, I'm not freaking out, right? If you would ask yourselves, guys, a year ago, Would you be happy if Bitcoin was 91,000? Okay. I think we all know that answer to that question. Okay. We're talking about a crypto that just recently was $16,000. Okay. And now we're looking at it 90,000 and some change. I'll take it. Okay. So that's where we're at. And I guarantee you, Michael Saylor will be buying MicroStrategy some more Bitcoin. I can promise you that. But as we talk Ethereum, another 4-month low under 3,000 that we did kind of briefly bridge below. But is the bull market over? That's kind of the storyline that you have to ask yourselves. And I think personally, did it even really start? Okay. Because everybody was predicting and hoping for that 4-year historical rally, right? Every 4 years we get that bull run, right? 2017, 2021, 4 years from that is 2025. And we're running out of time as we're a month and a half away from 2026, the new year. And getting into Q1 of 2026, it's going to be very, very interesting to see which way crypto wants to head to kick off the new year. Okay. But Ethereum below 3,000, right? I think that's a little bit of house money, because I think that the Bitcoin argument is a little bit different. I think everybody and their brother thought Ethereum was dead. I don't really know why it was above 3,000 in the first place. And that's just how I feel about it. So taking that all into context, a little bit more bullish about Bitcoin, but I will tell you there's a lot of smart people I talked to that they have been shorting Ethereum for a while now, and they kind of know, kind of paid off for them in dividends, as it's basically down almost 25% as I'm currently recording, just in the last 30 to 45 days. Okay. So that's what I got for you guys here in this video. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe here to the channel. And as we talked about a little bit earlier, the best wallet, best token presale is ending. Okay. So if you have not checked that out, November 28th is the last day for that presale. So make sure you use that link down below. Check it out, do your research, and if you do want to get involved in this pre-sale, that link is in the description. Also, if you haven't signed up for a Best Wallet, it's a decentralized wallet that you can trade crypto, store your crypto. Like I said, Google Play, iOS Store, available for download. Check it out. Those links are in the description. Okay, so I'll leave you all with that. Enjoy it. Let's have a great rest of the week, and I will talk to you guys very soon in the next video. Cheers.